Hey guys, hi hello from Instaviews. We are going to talk about today is Diego Maradona. We came across from various players from different games, but one for sure we can't forget a football legend, Diego Maradona. Diego Armando Maradona. Maradona is an Argentine football player and a manager. Maradona's vision, passing, ball control and dribbling skills combined with his small stature, 5 feet and 5 inches, which gave him a low center of gravity, allowing him to maneuver better than most other football players. He was born at the Polyclinic Evita Hospital in Lanús, Argentina in 30th of October 1960. His father is Diego Maradona and his mother Delma Salvadora Franco. He was the first son of the 3 sons in the family, born after 4 daughters. Maradona married long-term fiancée Claudia Villafania on 7th of November in 1989 in Buenos Aires and they had 2 daughters. Maradona received his first soccer ball as a gift at age 3 and quickly became devoted to the game. At age 8, he was spotted by a talent scout while he was playing in his neighborhood club, Estrella Roja, and he became a staple of Los Cebolltas, the junior team of Buenos Aires Argentinos Juniors. At the age of 12, he amused spectators by showing his wizardry with the ball during the half-time intermissions of First Division games. On 20th of October 1976, Maradona made his professional debut for Argentinos Juniors and became the youngest player in the history of the Argentine Primera Division. His legendary move, nutmeg, was during his debuting. He kicked the ball through Juan Domingo Cabrera's leg. After the game, Maradona said, "That day I felt I had held the sky in my hands." After 30 years of the game, Cabrera remembered Maradona's debut. Maradona scored his first goal in the Primera Division against Maplatense team San Lorenzo on 14th of November 1976. From 1976 to 1981, he played in Argentinos Juniors, scoring 115 goals in 167 appearances. Then he transferred to Boca Juniors with $4 million. On 10th of April 1981, Maradona played his first Superclásico against River Plate at La Bombonera Stadium. Boca defeated River with 3-0 with Maradona scoring a goal. Maradona played his first World Cup tournament in 1982 in his new country of residence, Spain. Maradona played in all 5 matches without being substituted, scoring twice against Hungary. He was fouled repeatedly in all 5 games and particularly in the last one against Brazil at the Serie A, a game that was blighted by poor officiating and violent fouls. His transferring fee were old recordings, like after 1982 World Cup, he was transferring to Barcelona in Spain for $7.6 million. In 1983, under coach Cesar Luis Menotti, Barcelona and Maradona won the Spain's annual National Cup competition, beating Real Madrid, and the Spanish Super Cup, beating Athletic Bilbao. On 26th of June 1983, Barcelona won away to Real Madrid in one of the world's biggest club games, El Clasico, a match where Maradona scored and became the first Barcelona player to be applauded by arch-rival Real Madrid fans. Due to illness and injury as well as controversial incidents on the field, Maradona had a difficult time in Barcelona, but with a 3-month of recovery period, he returned to the pitch. Maradona was directly involved in a violent and chaotic fight at the 1984 Copa del Rey final at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium in Madrid against Athletic Bilbao. After the disputes, Maradona transferred to Napoli in Italy's Serie A for another world record fee, $10.48 million. Maradona arrived in Naples and was presented to the world media as a Napoli player on 5th of July 1984, where he was welcomed by 75,000 fans at his presentation at the Stadio San Paolo. Maradona captained the Argentine national team to victory in the 1986 World Cup in Mexico, winning the final in Mexico City against West Germany. Throughout the tournament, Maradona asserted his dominance and was the most dynamic player of the competition. His second goal in the game was later voted by FIFA as the greatest goal in the history of the World Cup. This goal was voted Goal of the Century in 2002 online poll conducted by FIFA. Napoli would win their second league title in 1989 to 1990 and finish runners-up in the league twice, 1987 to 1988 and 1988 to 1989. Other honors during the Maradona era at Napoli included the Coppa Italia in 1997, the UEFA Cup in 1989 and the Italian Super Cup in 1990. Maradona was the all-time leading goal scorer for Napoli with 115 goals until his record was broken in 2017. Maradona captained Argentina again in 1990 World Cup in Italy to yet another World Cup final. An ankle injury affected his overall performance. Although Maradona was successful on the field during his time in Italy, his personal problems increased. His cocaine use continued and he received $70,000 in fines from his club for missing games and practices. Later on, in honor of Maradona and his achievements during his career at Napoli, the number 10 jersey of Napoli was officially retired. At the 1994 World Cup in the United States, Maradona played in only 2 games, both at Foxborough Stadium, scoring 1 goal against Greece before being sent home after failing a drug test. The goal turned out to be Maradona's last international goal for Argentina. After scoring against Greece, Maradona had one of the most remarkable World Cup goal celebrations. His failed drug test at the 1994 World Cup signaled the end of his international career, which lasted 17 years and yielded 34 goals from 91 games, including 1 winner's medal and 1 runners-up medal in the World Cup. One of Maradona's trademark moves was dribbling full speed on the right wing and on reaching the opponent's goal line, delivering accurate passes to his teammates. Another trademark was the Rabona, a reverse cross-pass shot behind the leg that holds all the weight. After retirement as a player, he worked as a manager, club president and also a coach in several countries. On 25th of November 2020, at the age of 60, Maradona died of a heart attack at his home, Buenos Aires. Maradona's coffin, wrapped in Argentina's national flag and 3 Maradona number 10 jerseys, was lying in state at the presidential palace. President Alberto Fernandez announced the 3 days of national mourning. Boca Juniors game was postponed in respect to Maradona. Subsequently, other confederations around the world followed suit, with every fixture observing a minute of silence, starting with the 2020 AFC Champions League's fixtures. A minute of silence in Italy's Serie A, an image of Maradona was projected on stadium screens. In Naples, the Stadio San Paolo was illuminated at night in honor of Maradona, with numerous fans gathering outside. On 27th of November 2020, Aditya School of Sports in Kolkata, India named their cricket stadium after Maradona. There were so many tributes were honored in different countries around the world. So many newspapers around the countries are writing about Maradona recently. And here this video dedicates to Maradona with huge respect and admiration.